Car Motivators really took and changed our culture to a place where we don't have any problems hiring salespeople now. We got a great staff. If you look at my staff now versus what it was 2 years ago, it's night and day. It's just so different, and it's really that's what Sean's done, and Car Motivators. But you know, then he came in and he brought Reed in, and Reed started doing some things with the BDC, and wow, that went from here to here. Well, now you look at us, what we're doing. You know, he's brought Justin in on the service side, and you know, our service business is going, and our BDC, Reed's coming in and doing stuff with our service BDC, and it's going this way, and our culture now is in such a different scenario than it was 2 years ago.
But after being in this business for 35 years, he opens up my eyes with stuff that I didn't know. So when I sit there and say that I think I'm a pretty good trainer, no, Sean Kelly's he's the nuts and bolts of getting people. You give him the tools as to what he can help with, and he comes up with a plan. He puts the plan together. He gets everybody involved. I gotta tell you, I've never worked with a training company that is as good as Sean. Compared to other training companies that I have, they come in, they train, and they leave. Sean listens to what you need. Sean is very observant. You know, I just honestly, I don't know if we would be where we are without the help of him. And I'll take that to my grave. I'll tell anybody that. You know, the whole team. You know, Justin Dumas, we work together. He's in our service. He does our service training. You know, to Reed, to Chaz, everybody that's within this company looks at Don Brown Chevrolet in the best interest as to what works for Don Brown Chevrolet.
Well, first, they got this wonderful, group called Car Motivators that you know, I see a lot of value in that. That's been really helping me out, taking me to the next level, you know, with their coaching. Car Motivators has impacted me in a way is just like unbelievably, especially with the way I answer the phones now. That coaching right there just took me to a whole nother level, because I thought I was pretty good on it, pretty good at it, but I really wasn't until I started, you know, doing that coaching, and they really helped me out and just take me to a whole nother level.
Yeah, so I've seen Sean and Justin, both with Car Motivators. I see Justin on a normal basis of every other week or so. I also call him when I'm not here. I call him on my way home from work. I email him, I text him. He's almost kind of like a therapist at times. Before Car Motivators were here, before Justin and Sean were coming in, there was not really anybody to answer to. You had an issue where if you had concerns with a service manager that was in here, or a parts manager or a general manager, nobody would go around that manager for fear of retaliation or getting stabbed in the back. Once they started seeing the consultants come in and ask questions and talk to other people to find out what's at the heart of the concerns we're having, people started opening up and saying, hey, this is what we got going on, this is what we're seeing, this guy's doing this. Is just not a real good place to work because of these issues. Nobody wants to try to address them. Now that we've got over some of those barriers, things are getting a lot better. People are happier. They're coming to work. They're making money. They're making time. You know, they're bringing their friends back. They're bringing former employees back. Friends and family are coming in. Revenue is as far as bringing in more vehicles, more technicians. Increasing the hourly rate, adjusting the prices on parts and service menu items. Absolutely. He's given me the experience, or the uplift to make the changes I need to make, and realize that there's things that should have been done years ago, but they just never did them. The previous management was just scared to do it. You know, they didn't want to do it for fear of losing customers, or thought the pricing was too high, or these guys are already getting paid too much. We put several things into place. Like I said, we upped the hourly rate, we fixed the pricing on the parts, the pricing on certain menu items. I'm paying these guys more. There's incentives to come in and work and make your time. There's a lot of motivation, or a lot.
Okay. Before Car Motivators came in, the place was kind of falling apart progressively. Every week it seemed like things got worse. And the manager that we had at the time did not have our backs. And if we were to complain to him, we would kind of risk getting in trouble. So we didn't feel like we had the safe space, I guess, to voice our opinions about the shop, how it was run, or whatever problems we had back there. Car Motivators came in and they really analyzed every aspect of it. And I thought it was really professional how Justin came through and asked all of us, individually, what we thought would be a good change for the shop. Since then, we have a new service manager. He's been incredible, and the whole vibe of the shop has changed for the better.
Well, 6.5 years ago, I came in as a salesperson and moved into areas of greater responsibilities within that time frame. I had good coaching staff from Car Motivators, as well as my immediate superiors here. I think the best part of Car Motivators, the thing that brought something to the table for me personally, is that we have a different hiring structure now. We vet our new hires a little bit differently than what we used to. It used to be, hey, they can sell a car, so we're going to have them, come and work for us. And we really feel like it's an honor to work for Don Brown. We have a cohesive team. We let the team get involved in that hiring process. And that was something that was brought to the table by Car Motivators.
Well, I've been working with Reed with Car Motivators, and it's increased my calls, appointments, and boosted my confidence. I've made a lot more appointments since. Way more. A lot more.
Would you put a percentage on?
Oh God, yeah, a high percentage, right, Kevin? I don't know. Yeah, a very high percentage. I don't really know exactly, but it's pretty high up there.
They really opened my eyes as to different aspects of selling vehicles, right? It's not always about the product, it's not always about the customer, but it's about ways to attract more customers, right? How to reach out to customers and get them to come in. And once you get them to come in, then you always got the opportunity for the sale. So Car Motivators has really provided a lot of feedback and advice on how to grow my business personally, which I'm really grateful for. Car Motivators, they do a lot of one-on-one training, a lot of phone training. They really help me on the phones, how to deal with a customer on the telephone, things to say, how to get my customers excited about coming in, making an appointment, things like that. But Car Motivators really helped me get more customers to come into the dealership. I think that Car Motivators, when they came in, they really got our managers on the same page, and I think they've talked to our managers about how they can help the salesmen out a little bit more. They're more approachable. Our managers are more approachable. Also, with the Car Motivators, if we have a problem with management, we can talk to our one-on-one counselor about things that might be bothering us that some salesmen don't want to go to management about. So they're really helpful. They really, I think they really brought us together. We're kind of like all on the same page, right? Our managers want us to do better, but they want us to sell more cars obviously, because if we're not making money, they're not making money, And I think Car Motivators have really just brought us together and made us a little bit tighter.
I originally left due to poor management and lack of attention to anything going on in the shop. It basically was running itself into the ground and nothing wanted to be done. So I got out and I went to another shop, worked there for about 6 months, and then I got a call from Kevin McGarvey, the now service manager, every day for about a month, and I decided to come back, and it was the best decision I ever made. Since Car Motivators came in, I'd say that the morale around here has changed drastically. I used to never want to come to work. I was late all the time, leaving early, and that's how everybody was. Everybody was mad when they got here, they were mad when they left. Now, I come in every day with a smile, everybody's talking, everybody's laughing, having a good day. You don't see that anymore. It's really turned around completely.
So the number one thing is like my phone skills, working on those. It helped me develop being more consistent in how I'm answering the calls as well as asking the questions to get the customers back in.
2 years ago, it's night and day. It's just so different, and it's really that's what Sean's done.